Hey YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Roman, and listen, it's a lot of stuff going on. It is a lot going on. But before we begin, if you are not a subscriber of the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, and let's get right into it. So, Nijinsky, I want to say her name right, Nijinsky Latasia Dix, 37, of Jacksonville, Florida. She was a Ph.D. professor at the University of Chicago, so she lived in that area. But she worked as the director of Trio Support Services programs at the University of Notre Dame. It's so interesting. I used to be in Trio when I was a college student, so she was the director of that program, and I knew my director very, very well. But anyways, so she had started a relationship in May with Terry Hickman, 44, of Southwest DC. And Terry Hickman had decided that he had wanted to move to Chicago and start a new life. He had a daughter. So he had decided that, I guess he was looking for someone to date. So him and, we're just going to say Dix because I don't really know how to say her name. Him and Dix linked up. And they started a 3-month relationship in May. It was long distance, but I think he went and traveled to Chicago to see her more often than so. And so after about 3 months, let's say end of July, August, this relationship ended. Something went south. Maybe they figured it didn't fit. And she, decided to stalk him after that. And he decided to move on. And he actually found someone from Chicago that he was interested in pursuing a relationship with and moving and relocating to Chicago for. And Dix didn't like that. I don't know if she got wind. I don't know if she was stalking his Facebook page. I don't know if she was looking at him from a view or they had mutual friends, but she didn't like that at all. So she found out where he lived. And so on Saturday, November 14th, she was in Southwest DC and she was at his apartment. Now, police say witnesses saw her in the parking garage with him. I don't know if they say it was cordial or if they were friendly or they were talking, but witnesses did say they spotted those two together on Saturday, November 14th at his apartment complex in the parking garage. And so police were called around 5:26 p.m. because they had heard shots fired. And when police arrived on the scene and went to this particular apartment and knocked on the door, Dix was heard yelling and screaming. She had said, help me, or something like that. But she wouldn't let the police in. So the police went and got management because of course they don't have a warrant. So they went and got management and management let them in the unit. And when they walked in, they found Dix over Terry Hickman's body. She had fired 5 shots to his back, the back of his head and his neck. And so she was over his body with her right hand in the air and her left hand holding the gun, kind of crouching over him. That's what the reports say. And so they asked her, to drop the gun, get up. They arrested her, of course. But they heard a voice coming out of her purse, and it was her cell phone, and her mom was talking to her, I guess. And so she had told her mom, and her mom had told the police because they had started talking to her like, hey, who's this? What's going on? The mom told the police that she had said he pushed her and she was scared or something like that. And so they took her to, arrested her, and she had complained of back problems, or, they went to, of course, normal protocol, take her to the hospital to get checked out. He was deceased. So they took her to the hospital to get checked out. At the hospital, she had told them she had blacked out. She had back pains. And so she's a PhD student. Notice she used the right words. Blacked out, back pain, meaning memory loss. And you were also, it was so you don't know what happened. You could have blacked out. So she kept saying she was blacked out. So they took her to the police station for additional questioning, and she continued saying she blacked out. So she asked them, could she see a picture to jog her memory? So they showed her a picture of Terry Hickman, and she says, you don't do people you love like that. That's not love. I don't want that. He can't do people like that. You don't do people you love like that. I'm sorry. Get the photo away from me. Please make sure he is gone. So that was her complaining of having a memory loss. She was arrested and she was charged with second-degree murder, and she was also charged with possession of an unregistered firearm and unregistered loads of ammunition. This is tragic. Police have talked to like individuals and witnesses, and a lot of testimonies coming to the forefront. A lot of people saying that she's been stalking him for a while now after the breakup of their relationship. The mother of Terry Hickman was saying that he had was looking to move to Chicago because he had found someone and he was interested in dating. The actual University of Notre Dame released a statement saying they are fully cooperating with the police and authorities. So this, is very, very, and it's, what's crazy about this is it was a 3-month relationship. In my real life, 3 months would still be dating. We're not even related. I don't even do relationships until like at least 6 to 8 months in. I'm not even trying to do relationships. So the mere fact that the 3-month relationship she had with him that went south caused her to change her entire life is unbelievable to me. Not to mention, the man had a college-aged girl. She was in college in the DC area. And so now she doesn't have a father, all because of you being upset. We don't even know why you were upset, but all because of things that you could have controlled, So I hope that you get a long time in jail. They definitely said this was domestic in nature, which softens the sentence. I'm not understanding. This one baffled me, and it baffled me more, to know that it's a woman actually not being able to control her emotions. And oftentimes with these stories, you find that it's men who aren't able to control their emotions and are so triggered that they go off the deep end. But she really, really did. So I have to say it across the board, but we all as people have to figure out how to control our emotions and when enough is enough. You know what I mean? Rejection is hard. No one wants to be rejected. It's embarrassing. It doesn't make you feel good. Everyone wants to be liked and loved on and stuff like that. But you know what? Now is the time when you feel good. Now is the time to start experiencing how to deal with rejection. So when that comes, you've already built up a shield and sort of some protection of how to deal with it. Not everything is going to be that easy to deal with, but you do have to make room for the negative stuff and allow that to help you grow. She could have easily took the loss of this relationship and turned it into something positive. So yeah. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Do you think it was worth it? Like, really? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are not a subscriber. And until next time, deuces.